Another segment of the market that is buzzing, of course, and it will be buzzing this week, is the primary markets. The 130 crore IPO of SRM Contractors has opened for subscription today. The price band has been set as 200 to 210 per equity share. And I mean, I'm looking at the offer. It's exclusively a fresh issue. I think this, in my opinion, is important to note because all the proceeds from the IPO will go to the company and not existing shareholders. And even looking at the financials, Mohit, the company has successfully demonstrated consistent growth in both revenue and profits over the past few years. Sure, FY23 was a little difficult, but December print was quite impressive actually. I mean, with all this in mind, I know you are very cautious when it comes to recommending IPOs. Is this an IPO on your radar, sir?
Hi Suyesh. Look, honestly, I think it's a very interesting play. I'll not mince my words. I also, the way you mentioned, I also like IPOs where the entire proceeds is going for business expansion. I particularly like those kind of IPOs coming out where it is not an OFS and it's a complete book build process where the proceeds will go in newer contracts, improving the working capital cycle, repayment of some debt, and other general activities. So I think it's a good, interesting thing from that point. On the business per se, honestly, it's a very niche and a very good play on. Look, so they do nothing very unique. They are into construction of whatever roads, highways, tunnels, and those kind of things, but they are very focused on the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh region, and they have a very specialized what do you say, cell which caters to those difficult terrains where they kind of do some tunneling work, reconstruction of bridges, and those difficult roads, navigation systems, and other kind of things. So it's a very unique and a very territory specific play, right? And they kind of, I would not say monopolize that segment out there, but in that terrain they are very well known, and their capacity, the capability is very well defined out there. The company has been steadily growing. Honestly, I would have been happier to see higher growth numbers though. But in terms of valuations, also the IPO looks fairly attractive. I think post the IPO, the valuation should not be beyond around 18 times multiple, right? Which to my mind is good, and compared to the peer group, it'll be fairly cheap also. My sense is this is one which people can subscribe. Even from a short-term play perspective, it should give good listing gains, and it should also be a good long-term play, given the hectic activity which we have seen in the border region, the focus of the governments in those areas, especially in the region of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Government is extremely focused to do some development activities, to build newer roads, tunnels, and all those kind of things. So my sense is this is a good long term play.